the Champaign-Urbana Jewish Federation in the early 90s. And when I accepted the role of president, the president before me, Lisa Lidman, said, "Lynn, what are your goals for your presidency?" And suddenly, it wasn't enough that I was just going to be the president and try to raise as much money as possible, but I also needed goals. It was a wonderful question. And I started to think about what I wanted to achieve during my presidency. And one of the things that was extremely important to me, it seemed, was to try to develop a program in which we could get as many children to Israel as possible. I had seen from my own children how important trips to Israel were for them, whether we were visiting family, or whether by that time, in our daughter's case, it was going on a group program. And I just felt that every child in this community should have that opportunity.
I went because I was interested in learning Hebrew, and I wanted an immersive Hebrew-only language program where my classes would be in Hebrew, my friends would be in Hebrew, everything that I did would be in Hebrew.
Why did I go on Gift of Israel? This is mainly due to the fact that I had gone to Missouri for X amount of years, roughly around maybe 8 years, and I had friends from the camp going.
There's really no one solid answer for that. Really, going to Israel was a chance for me to experience what it was like in a completely different part of the world.
Why did I want to go to Israel? It's Israel. I need a reason to go to Israel.
Yeah, I went to Israel because I wanted to experience the experience of going to Israel.
Well, I essentially went because for the majority of my life, at least as long as I can remember, people at my temple have been telling me that Israel is the place you need to go, essentially, if you're Jewish. Just like the Muslims, they go to Mecca. Essentially, I felt like it was necessary almost to go to Israel at least once in my life.
I went to Israel because I wanted to be with all my friends that went with me to Israel.
And you can also go with people you don't know.
Yeah, that's okay.
Make new friends.
And it's what Jews do.
At the General Assembly of the Council of Jewish Federations, Bronfman announced to the philanthropist that he was going to be putting together a program called the Gift of Israel program, which would enable small federations to have a vehicle where they could develop programs to send students to Israel.
So, this is how the Gift of Israel program works. It's a CUJF-sponsored program designed to help students in high school and up through age 25 travel to Israel on a peer program. It's a matching program. Parents and other relatives or friends can contribute up to $200 a year for each child from 1st grade through 10th grade. By the end of this period, the student will have $4,000 available for a wonderful trip to Israel.
I had a lot of favorite parts. One of my favorites is very indicative of Israeli society and the way it works compared to America. We went on a lot of trips to go and see Israel, and I thought it was really neat because you could open up the Bible and see, hey, this thing that happened in this book, that was right over there. So we went to Masada one day. We went up to the top, and our Rosh Yeshiva was very knowledgeable about Jewish history. And we were there for an awfully long time, and the park ranger came up and he said, hey, don't know if you guys realize, but the park closes at 6:30, so you're going to have to get out of here. And the Rosh Yeshiva looks around to us, and he looks at the ranger, and he says, 6:30, 7 o'clock. And they start arguing about when the park is going to close. And he got $6.50 out of the guy, 20 minutes. And I thought that was astonishing. I mean, if it had been America, for sure, they'd have been like, yeah, haha, that's funny, get out of my park at 6:30 or we'll take you out.
I got to meet a lot of people, and well, one thing I realized is that, you know, by making friends with them, I learned how, even though we're from different nationalities and slightly different customs, when it comes down to it, we're all really the same. And ultimately, that was a really revolutionary thing that I learned.
It was fun. You get in touch with your Jew roots. And I've never been anywhere where there's like all Jews and you're like, whoa, it's cool.
And the people were interesting. the host family that I had. It's just a cultural experience that you don't often get, and as you get older, you know, these are the moments that actually, you know, shine brightly when you look back at your life.
Well, we all face the question and the issue of how can we best support Israel. And Netanyahu gave us a very good answer a couple of years ago at the General Assembly when he spoke at the Jewish Federation of North America conference a couple of years ago. He said that sending money is important. It's important to support the organizations in Israel, but the most important thing that we can do to support Israel is to foster a sense of Jewish identity among our young people here at home, and to send people to Israel, send young people to Israel, send anyone who'll go to Israel, because being there is an incredible life-changing event. To meet the people, to see the sights, to walk the streets, to eat in the restaurants, to see what the society is like, and what's going on there is just incredible.
Advice for someone thinking of going to Israel? Just go.
It's not that big of a country, but for the size of the country that it is, it certainly has plenty to offer, really, and a lot more to offer than you'd think.
Pack light, but not too light. Pack.
Yeah, like you don't actually need pants. No, we did have to wear pants when we went scorpion hunting.
Yeah, because they might probably be like. But it was awesome. I caught 5 scorpions by myself. I was MVP for.
She thinks she's cool because
scorpion
of this.
hunting.
Yeah.
Scared people.
So bring like one pair of pants and like one jacket.
If I had to give advice to somebody going on a trip to Israel, I would say that it's very important to know a lot of information about the different options that you have available, so that you know the program that you're going on very well and you've heard about it from different perspectives, and also that you know in yourself inside, why do you want to go? And I don't know could be a good answer to that. Then you need to choose a program that's going to work with I don't know, because they have those.
Really, I'd say that if you want a great vacation where you can meet great people and see a lot of great things, then Israel is definitely a plus, because I've yet to meet a person that was disappointed after they went there.
For the advice for the people that want to go, I'd have to say go. A, it's the majority or most of it will be paid for you. B, it's an intangible gift. And C, you'll get a lot more in that week than you will in Champaign, Urbana.